Hello, I'm Kimberly, and welcome to the weekend edition of the Native News Update. It's Friday, April 4th, and many of the stories you hear here can be found at IndianCountryNews.com. And here's the news for the day from the Associated Press and other Native news sources. The death of a young girl who died as a result of abuse on the Spirit Lake Reservation last year has inspired action on Capitol Hill. Senator Heidi Heitkamp introduced a bill that would establish a commission on Native children. And Senator John Hoeven has introduced legislation to implement protections for Native American children in the foster care system. Senate Bill 1622 would create the Alice Spotted Bear and Walter Soboleff Commission on Native American Children. The Native American Children's Safety Act, introduced by Senator John Hoeven, would set higher standards that would ensure homes are safe for Native American children in the foster care system. Currently, Native American tribes do not have uniform minimum procedures and guidelines when a Native American child is placed in foster care under the direction of a tribal court. The U.S. House of Representatives has reauthorized a grant program to help the treatment and prevention of diabetes among American Indians and Alaska Natives. Congress in 1997 established a special diabetes program for Indians to address the growing epidemic of diabetes among American Indians and Alaska Natives, which have the highest rates of type 2 diabetes in the United States, according to the National Indian Health Board. The Special Diabetes Program for Indians is a $150 million grant program that provides funding for more than 400 Indian Health Service, tribal and urban Indian health programs. The reauthorization was included in a bill to reform Medicare payments to doctors. U.S. Representative Joe Pitts of Pennsylvania sponsored the bill, which passed by voice vote on March 27th. The bill now advances to the Senate. The Senate version contains a 5-year reauthorization and was introduced in March 11th by Senator Ron Wyden of Oregon. The Special Diabetes Program for Indians is set to expire on September 30th unless it is extended by Congress. The Nez Perce tribe once hunted bison in what is now Yellowstone National Park, and some tribal leaders want to revive that practice, which ended with Western settlement and near total extinction of the once vast U.S. bison herds. The parklands in which hunting is illegal once made up a key segment of the Idaho tribe's traditional hunting grounds, and some Nez Perce leaders say they should again be able to hunt buffalo inside the park. After asserting hunting rights tied to historic treaties in recent years, the Nez Perce and 3 other tribes already hunt those bison that follow ancient migration routes outside the park and into Montana in search of winter range. The Nez Perce have not yet formally requested hunting rights inside the park. Such a request would require extensive federal review, major changes to Yellowstone policies, and congressional action to modify a founding law that banned hunting or killing of buffalo and other wildlife there. The tribe would not force the issue by violating any of the park's regulations, but may seek to broach the topic with the U.S. Interior Department, which oversees the national park system, or perhaps lobby Congress to request those changes be made. A giant stretch of solar panels are being built on tribal lands in Nevada. The project on the Moapa Reservation is said to be the first utility-scale solar project on tribal lands. Energy company First Solar and community leaders broke ground on the 250-megawatt project last week. Due to be ready by the end of 2015, the panels will send power to Los Angeles for 25 years, providing enough energy for more than 93,000 homes, according to the U.S. Department of Energy. The United National Indian Tribal Youth Organization, also known as UNITY, announced its 25 Under 25 Native Youth Leadership Awards program, which is designed to celebrate the achievements of young Native people between the ages of 14 and 25, who embody UNITY's core mission and live a balanced life developing their spiritual, mental, physical, and social well-being. In addition to being recognized, each awardee will receive special training by UNITY over the period of 1 year that is designed to build on their individual achievements. The inaugural class will be recognized as UNITY ambassadors, serving as examples of Native youth leadership in Indian country. The awards program application is now available on UNITY's website at unityinc.org. The call for nominees will close on May 1st. Honorees will officially be recognized at the 2014 UNITY National Convention at the Portland Convention Center on July 2nd. And that's another roundup of news from Indian Country on this edition of the Native News Update. I'd like to thank you for joining me and have a grand day.